Hi, Shahen, how are you?
I'm awesome. How are you?
Yes, good, thank you.
Where is your scarf today?
I don't know, I've lost it.
I thought it's your signature style.
I wear a scarf because I don't like my neck.
Why?
Yeah, because it's like I wear a scarf because my neck looks a bit old and wrinkly and fat on the webcam. But today I've got no scarf on.
But you are looking pretty today without scarf.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll ditch the scarf. So, what have you been up to today?
Uh, I have been very busy today. Honestly, I didn't do anything. I forgot to send you videos, and I just saw you have sent video, but I couldn't watch it.
No problem.
So,
No, I did think perhaps you might be a bit too busy. But what I did is I watched it and then I found a clip of the video that we can. It's only 2 minutes. We can watch that together now,
okay.
and then I took out the sentences and created a document today that we can practice those sentences.
Did you watch her whole series of Imitation?
Uh, no, I haven't watched it. Oh, that's the first
There,
one.
there is a series. There are 5 videos in series. Then some other videos are there for imitation, business
Mm.
English, and other. I think near about 12 to 15 videos are there.
Oh, good. Yes, it was the first video I think that I've clicked on, um, because yes, I was trying to find something to prepare for you.
I'll send you all videos.
Oh,
I have.
yes. Well, I've subscribed to her now on YouTube, so I think I can see pretty much all of them. She's very good.
Uh, yeah, it's previous videos. I think 1 or 2 years old videos are there. So you'll have to go to her playlist, and then you'll get.
Oh, right. Okay. Yes, if you see any of them that you want to send me, that would be great.
Yeah,
Right.
sure.
Okay. So you might have already seen this clip, but anyway, it doesn't matter because we can still practice. So 238. Problem.
Have you prepared documents?
I have, yeah. What?
Okay, we'll practice it together. Share with me.
Okay. Yeah, it was my intention to watch the video clip and then practice, but we
No,
can
no,
practice
no,
these
but
anyway.
I'm unable to hear.
No, that's fine. Okay.
You know what? I think you should just go for it. Go for it. You know what? I think you should just go for it. I mean, what have you got to lose? I mean, what have you got to lose? You've got plenty of experience, and nobody is more passionate about this kind of work than you. Flo is not coming like her.
Do you want to continue?
Okay. Just because you don't have a degree shouldn't make a difference. I mean, you've you've been doing it for real for so much longer than anyone who's just come about out of university. Besides, what's the worst thing that can happen? They might turn you down, but who cares? It's not like you really need this.
Yes. But imagine if you get it.
But imagine if you get it. Living on an island, going for a swim every morning before work. I'll repeat it. Living on an island, going for swimming every morning before work, eating fresh fruits and seafood every day. I think you should just go for it. Then I can, then I can come and visit you. What if I help you? What if I help you? I could make you a logo or something, or could help you with your cover letter. You've got to admit it's pretty exciting and you're perfect for this role. Come on. What do you think?
Okay.
I've seen that video already.
Say that again.
That's why I can imitate a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing Emma's Australia, well, not Australia, but you're doing Emma's intonation. Okay, so yes, the words in bold. Well, okay, the words not in bold are not stressed, and
Okay.
where it's underlined, it is the stressed syllable. For example,
Plenty,
yeah, so
plenty.
plenty, plenty.
Experience,
Good. Nobody.
passion, passionate.
Hmm.
Nobody.
About.
About. Because.
Yeah. No.
Degree.
Because.
Sometimes we can say because as well, I think.
Because. Yeah. Because. And degree. Okay. So I'll say the sentence and you repeat after me.
Okay.
You know what? I think you should just go for it.
I think you should just go for it.
I mean, what have you got to lose?
I mean, what have you got to lose?
You've got plenty of experience.
You've got plenty of experience.
And nobody is more passionate about this kind of work than you.
And nobody is more passionate about this kind of work than you.
Just because you don't have a degree shouldn't make a difference.
Just because you don't have a degree shouldn't make a difference.
Good. I mean, you've been doing this for real for so much longer than anyone who's just come out of university.
I mean, you've been doing this for real for so much longer than anyone who's just coming out of university.
Good.
University.
Yes, and you read that a bit slower, Shahen, and that's one thing definitely with Indian speakers is just to slow it down a little bit. So that was good.
University.
Mm-hmm. Besides, what's the worst thing that can happen?
Besides, what's the worst thing that can happen?
They might turn you down, but who cares?
They might turn you down, but who cares?
It's not like you really need this job.
It's not like you really need this job.
But imagine if you get it.
But imagine if you get it.
Living on an island, going for a swim every morning before work.
Living on an island, going for a swim every morning before work.
Eating fresh fruit and seafood every day.
Eating fresh fruit and seafood every day.
I think you should just go for it.
I think you should just go for it.
Then I can come and visit you.
Then I can come and visit you.
What if I help you?
What if I help you?
I could make you a logo or something.
I could make you a logo or something.
Or I could help you with your cover letter.
Or I could help you, or I could help you with your cover letter.
You've got to admit it's pretty exciting.
You've got to admit it. Pretty exciting.
And you're perfect for this role.
And you're perfect for this role.
Come on, what do you think?
Come on, what do you think?
All right. Good. So what I'll do after this lesson, I'll send you that. Okay, I'll send you that, and then you can listen to the YouTube and you can practice a little bit with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and yes, I did read about problems that Indian speakers do have with pronunciation, and yeah, one of them is just to, you can talk quite fast and it can be quite sing-song, the intonation. So it's just to slow it down a bit. Slow it down.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So what do you have for me? Do you have something for me? Do you have?
Do you have something for me?
Yeah. Do you have anything, Shahan? Do you have any words that you wanted to talk to me about today?
Okay, I was talking about double contraction.
Okay. Should we look at those?
Or you are correcting me, with those sentences.
Do you want to try them again?
You just tell me that what Indian people do exactly, and what should they not do.
Yes, it's just about getting the intonation right. Your pronunciation was good. Yeah, it's just about getting the intonation sounding like a native, which isn't.
I have only one option. I'll have to imitate.
Yes, it
I
is.
knew it.
It's the way. It's the way to do it. It is the way to do it, and that's how I learned English, was by imitating my parents and other people. So yes, it's about fully immersing yourself, listening to podcasts, audio books in English, and it's just about learning how the
Only listening is not enough. Imitation is important.
Yeah, well, you can always listen to certain sections and then practice, especially if you have a transcript.
Yes.
Do you want to read these again and just stop after each sentence, and I'll tell you if it's okay or not?
Okay, I'll do it. It's, I think, in between. Scroll up because living on island.
Do you want to?
It's not starting of that video.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
You know what?
You know what? You know what? I think you should just go for it.
Good. Yeah, that's fine.
Is there any correction?
No, that was fine.
Okay. Once again, I'll repeat it. You know what? I think you should go for it. I mean, what have you got to lose?
Yeah.
I mean, what have you got to lose?
Good.
Is there any correction?
No.
You've got plenty of experience.
Good.
And nobody is more passionate about this kind of work than you.
Lovely.
Just because you don't have a degree shouldn't make a difference.
That's good.
I mean, you've been doing this for real.
Good.
Okay, I'll repeat once. I mean, you've been doing this for real for so much longer than anyone who's just come out of the university.
Good. University.
I'm trying to stress those certain syllables,
Yeah.
but sometimes I miss it.
Yes, it's difficult when you think.
I'll repeat once. I mean, you've been doing this for real for so much longer than anyone who's just come out of university.
Good.
Besides, what's the worst thing that can happen?
Worst.
They might
besides, what's the worst thing that can happen? Worst.
Besides, what's the worst thing that can happen?
Good.
Worst. I think it's a little bit slow and long.
Yes, worst thing.
Like world.
Yes, worst. Besides, what's the worst thing that can happen?
Besides, what's the worst thing can happen? They might turn you down, but who cares? It's not like you really need this job. But imagine if you get it.
Yeah, but imagine if you get it.
Living on an island, going for a swim every day morning before work, eating fresh fruit and seafood every day. I think you should just go for it. Then I can come and visit you. What if I help you? What if I help you?
What if I help you?
What if I help you?
What if I help you?
What if I help you? I could make a logo or something, or could I help you with your cover letter?
Good.
You got to admit it's pretty exciting and you're perfect for this role.
Yeah, you've got to admit it's pretty exciting and you're perfect for this role.
You've got to admit. You got to admit it. Pretty exciting and you're perfect for this
Good.
role. Come on. What do you think?
Good. Come on. What do you think? What do you think?
What do you think? What do you think? Now I'm not making that V and W sound mess. I'm consciously trying to say what.
So instead of come on, what do you think? Come on, what do you think?
Come on, what do you think?
What do you think?
What do you
think?
Good.
Okay, it goes up. What do you think?
What do you think?
Perfect. Yes. Yeah, questions often go up at the end a little bit. Or I could help.
It's high pitch or low pitch?
It goes up at the end with questions usually. For example, or I could help you with your cover letter. Cover letter. Yeah. What do you think?
Hi. Okay.
All right.
What do you think?
Okay. That was all right. It was good. Okay. Would you like a piece of toast with avocado?
No, I had my dinner. I'm not hungry.
How about a piece of cake?
No, I'll have it tomorrow. Today I don't have a space.
All right.
How long you work on Cambly? Means how many hours a day?
Usually about 4.
4
yeah,
hours.
about
Okay.
4. Yes, I take my kids to school in the morning, and so I have like reservations open from 9:30 in the morning until 2, because at 2:15 I have to go collect my son from high school, and then after and then I come home and cook their tea. So now they've eaten, so then I often open up 2 hours in the early evening for more lessons.
Okay, what's the age of your kids?
I've got Hattie, she's 4. Tom and Sadie, they're twins. They are 9. Yeah,
Okay.
They're 9. And Reese, he's a boy, he's 12. And then I've got a stepson called Charlie, and he's 20. And
so you all are living together?
Charlie's got his own apartment now. Yeah, he's got a job, and he lives in a city. So it's me and my husband, the 4 younger ones, and a cat and a dog.
Okay. And I had heard about that America and Britain, that when your kids turn 18, they start living separate from the parents. Is it
well,
true?
yes, they can do. They can if they go to university. Yes, they often do leave home. I think not 18 anymore. If they go to university, then yes, they leave home. But usually,
and they have to earn independently to manage their own expenses as well.
At university?
No,
just in general.
I had watched a video. On a YouTube that means 50 fact about the Britishers. In that, it was that when kids turn 18, parents expect that they should move and they should start earning and live separately. So
yeah,
that's
yes, not so much anymore, because the problem is it's very difficult to buy houses because houses are very expensive. So yes, if they got a good job and they wanted to live with their girlfriend or something like that, then yes, they would get their own place. But I think it's quite common now for kids to stay at home until they're in their early to mid-20s. And usually then they will move out when they've got enough money, or when they've got a job that pays enough for their rent.
Okay. In India, kids turn 30, 35, 40, they got married, they got kids. Even we all live together.
Yes, I know. And I've got a lot of Saudi students, and you know, the Saudi girls, if they're not married, they're still living at home with mum and dad, and they're 40 years old. So yes, it is a different culture. Yeah, I think.
Our parents do not allow us to go here and there. Even after 7 o'clock when it's dark, parents do not allow us to go out.
Yeah, well, when I think back to when I was at university, I went to university when I was 19, in Glasgow, and yeah, I was very much independent, and I only saw my parents maybe 3 or 4 times a year. And in the summer, I got a job in America working as a Girl Scout teacher, and I was teaching art on a Girl Scout camp in Pennsylvania. And then with the money that I earned at Girl Scout camp, I traveled around. The first summer I went in 1996, I traveled around the east coast of America for about 6 weeks, backpacking.
Oh.
And in 1996, there was no mobile phones. You know, I had no communication. I had to go to a payphone if I wanted to ring my parents. And then the year after, I went back and did the same job, and I got the train to the west coast of America, and I went backpacking around the west coast of America, just completely on my own. And it was great. But now I look back and I think, how would I feel if my daughter did that? You know, I'd be worried. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
So
And I heard that since high school or a university, kids start working a part-time job, means till afternoon or whatever time of school they attend their school, and after they start working in a mall or in a hotel or like waiter, waitress.
yes. Well, when you go to university, quite often you might only have 12 hours of lectures a week. So obviously you're supposed to go to the library and do studying. But you do have spare time. So yes, when I was at university, I worked in a 24-hour cafe, and I worked the night shift during the summer. And then after that, I got a job in a Dutch restaurant, and I was sous chef. Do you know sous chef?
No.
Sous chef is like the chef's assistant. Cut the vegetables and prepare stuff.
You must be very good cook.
So I was a sous chef and washed the dishes for about two or 3 years at university, and then after that I did my CELTA, my teaching certificate, and found a job.
But it's really nice. It's really nice. Kids work parallelly while they are studying. They become independent. Many times in means India, kids grown up 25 years, 27 years, 28 years until they got married or until they got a government job or they start their own business. It's rare that they'll start working during their education, and that's why I think kids become lazy.
And for me, going to work when I was at university was also part of my social life, because I had my university friends, but then I had my work friends, and they were local people from Glasgow. So it was nice to be more part of the community and not just a student. And kids in the UK, often when they reach the age of 16, they like to get a Saturday job, or maybe they work in a pub washing dishes or in a cafe. So yes, it is quite common for kids to find part-time jobs even when they're 16. So,
it's really nice thing. Our Indian people should do this. They should follow.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's the menial jobs, you know, it's extra money and it gives you a good work ethic.
Yes, and they might get active due to their work habit, means sense of responsibility they may feel due to it.
Yeah. And if my kids want to live with me when they're older, when they're adults, then they can for a while, but I would expect them to pay me some rent. Do you pay any
Okay.
rent?
No, there is no like that I'll pay rent or something. But if anything is there, any problem, or if family needs something, I'll do for them, but not like I'll do that particular thing or I'll have to give them amount, or no,
No, it's
not like that.
teamwork.
According to the
Yeah.
requirement.
Yes, it is different culture, isn't it, really? Yeah, one of my she really, really wants to. She's 40, but it's not that she wants a Western life, but she's waiting for the right guy to come and propose, and she doesn't want an arranged marriage. She wants to find somebody and date them and fall in love with them, and she really wants to.
At the age of 40, who will come?
And I was
Okay.
a single mum with 3 kids.
Okay.
So there is hope out there. But yes,
But in India, getting second marriage and getting divorced, it's a
yeah.
big thing. It doesn't happen
No, I
easily.
know. Yeah. Yes, it
Yeah.
does. It does hear a bit more.
So it's little bit a risky thing to take a divorce and get again married. If woman get married, remarry, the male will not accept her previous kids, and female will have to accept that male's previous kids.
Right.
But people think about it. If male is rich, then only the people who are little bit poor, they might think about it. Otherwise, to a married person, the parents will not allow.